Good afternoon, and welcome to Cosmic Gaming. Today, we continue to explore the Citadel and expand our team. If you enjoy Mass Effect, I highly recommend you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any of my new Mass Effect content. Without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so what we're going to be doing here today is completing some more side quests in the Citadel. Let's see where we're going this way. And we're going to head up into Flux since we are right here. It's going up these stairs and through this door should lead us directly into Flux. Here we are. We should be able to pick up a quest from Rita here, so let's go ahead and do that.
Sorry, I'm kind of busy right now. So, what can I do for you?
What were you discussing with the Volus?
Who, Doran? Oh, I was just asking him about my sister. See, she worked for Doran before she left to... Ugh, sorry. I don't want to bore you with my problems.
I'm interested to hear what you have to say.
Well, okay. My sister Jenna left here to go work at Cora's Den. The problem is, she's working as an informant for CSEC. You know, eavesdropping on the people there. If they find out what she's doing, they'll kill her.
Being an informant is a dangerous job.
That's what I've been telling her. I don't know. Sometimes I think she stays there just to spite me.
I hope it works out. Goodbye.
Alright.
Alright, let me turn down some of these sounds here. The music is just very loud. Let's turn it down to 55. Did that take? Yeah, it did. Okay, I guess it doesn't affect the club music. Alright, let's head up here. Maybe we'll do a little gambling, but mainly I just want to come over here and get our strange transmission back from this suspicious gambling machine. Oh, and don't forget to scan the keeper. Perfect. Alright. Take a look at our journal. We got Rita's sister, signal tracing, Zeltan's complaint, the fan. You've been maybe I think we already did the first one. Yep, we already did the first one of the fan. Talked to Emily Wong. We started scanning keepers. We've gone to the first step of Shayera. While in the Citadel. Okay, that would be for later. Alright, cool. Kind of giving us what we got there. So now we're going to head back through the wards. Actually, we're going to use a rapid transit system to get where we're going. Back up to the embassies. Alright. Presidium locations. Embassies. Alright, we've arrived here at the embassies. Let's head upstairs to where we're going here. Now we can finally explore this area a little bit. If we come this way and up these stairs, if you go in there, you can speak to Captain Anderson. We've already exhausted his dialogue. There is a keeper in here, so let's go ahead and scan the keeper. Let's talk to Zeltan.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
I've come to talk to you about your little problem.
Curious. What do you know about the consort and her relationship to me?
I know who revealed your secret. It was a Turian named Septimus.
Unbelieving. I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets. The only way he could learn them is from the Asari consort.
Here, there should be proof enough for you.
Confused. This is difficult to fathom. If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed, anyone can discover my secret.
Septimus is a powerful man, and it wasn't easy for him to find.
Relieved. I suppose you are correct, human. Thank you for this information. Startled realization. I must speak with the consort. She will be most displeased with my actions. Anxious request. Please, human, if you will excuse me, I must go now.
I'm sure she'll forgive you. It was an honest mistake.
Doubtful. Perhaps you are right, human. I can only hope so. Thankful. That was a great thing you did, Commander. Approving. You see, then not all humans are as you say.
I'm sure the Earth Clan stands to profit from this in some way.
Let's go ahead and talk to this Volus here.
Earth Clan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Den. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, Earth Clan?
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, Earth Clan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Salarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Den. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes.
Alright,
Good
with
day,
him down,
Earth
we just have
Clan.
one more to talk to over here, and that is going to be the Elcor.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
I absolutely love this species. You find out later in Mass Effect 3 that they actually will be used as living tanks in battle and mount artillery on their backs.
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups, though we are always welcoming to outsiders. Our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell.
All right.
Good day
Let's
to
go
you,
ahead
human.
and
Enjoy
get
your
out of
time
here
on the Citadel.
as we make our way to the other side of this open area to the bar, where we can talk to a few more people and grab another keeper or two. Can't remember how many exactly are up here, but we're about to find out.
Allow me to be your guide.
Going up through here. Let's see, we're gonna go in here first. There should be at least someone to talk to in here.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Yeah. Diplomatic archives, just get more codex entries and XP. Scan that keeper. Let's move on.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
Not really much of a conversation there. Up into this room. Oh, that's where we came from, not that room. Over here is going to be the executor for CSEC. But before we go and talk to him, let's go over here and hack his computer. Alright, let's go. Wait for that. Up, 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 and in. Diplomatic advisory warning. The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring of the situation is warranted. My fellow biotics, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us, and fewer tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own world. Come, join us in the Hawking Edda cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind. Now let's go ahead and talk to the executive.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executor Palin, head of CSEC. It's my job to know when someone like you arrives on the Citadel. Was there something you needed, Commander?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
I get the feeling you're not too fond of
No,
humans.
I just don't trust your kind. You humans, if the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
What do you know about the Specters?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Specters?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Don't piss in my ear and tell me it's raining. I've known plenty of dirty CSEC agents.
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres? They'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
The galaxy needs people like that. People who do the dirty jobs.
I agree. But they need to be held to a higher standard. They need to be accountable. Saren's out of control. We both know that. But because he's a Spectre, the Council doesn't want to do anything about it. Is that the kind of person this galaxy needs?
But not all Spectres are like Saren.
True. But the potential is always there.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Well, it was worth a shot to ask him about Saren. Alright, let's go into the bar. We can talk to Private Fredericks here.
What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Just saying hi. Enjoy yourself, Private.
Commander?
You can ask him about the consort, but he pretty much just tells you where to go. Now, if we walk past this bartender here, he will just give you basic information, no real reason to talk to him. You can come over here, scan that keeper. We got another one under our belts. What does that make now? What, like 14? Let's see. 15. We only have 5 more to go. Alright, as we leave the embassies, let's head back down the stairs. Over to here. I believe this is the door here. Yep, that would be the door. Now that we got Zeltan's complaint done, we can return to the consort. So we just gotta go over the bridge over here. And I'll meet up with you guys when I get there. Alright, here we are over at the consort's chambers. Let's scan this keeper. And let's head right on in. Don't need to bother talking to Nalina. The consort's expecting us.
That's right. It was a long time ago.
Okay.
I barely remember.
We're gonna go up these stairs and meet back to the consort.
I don't know exactly. It may sound strange, but I simply felt
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him. Even the Alcor diplomat has withdrawn his campaign against me.
It was my honor to aid you.
You are too kind, Commander, but I would not expect you to help me out of the kindness of your heart. I also have one more thing to give you, if you are interested.
I'd be honored.
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see you. Your uniform fits as though you were born wearing it. You are a soldier through and through, proud, solitary, alone, but it gives you strength. It is that strength that people are drawn to. It is why you lead and others follow without question. You will need that leadership in the battles to come. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
Now, in this portion right here, if you click, that's it, you get some blue booty.
Thanks, I guess.
Close your eyes and relax, Commander. Here, Commander. In light of your efforts with the Alcor ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
What is it?
A small mystery. I have never learned its use or purpose, but I sense it is time for me to pass it on. And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you.
Alright, so just so you
Remember
know,
my words, Commander
we
Shepard.
were in that pod
They will give you
with my
strength.
squad mates right here, watching everything that was going on. I find that quite funny. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of here. It's one more thing marked off our journal. So we're going to go to the next portion of our mission. We've got to make sure we get the Keeper over on the other side of Shaiura's. So up these stairs, we got that one. Now as we walk through this way, I'm going to stay on the ground floor because going to the top really doesn't do anything for you at all. It's quite annoying that that path even exists because it makes you think something's there when it's not. You can come over here, grab this keeper right here. Alright, there we go. Now that only needs 4 more, or is it? No, I think it's 3 more. Yep, 3 more to get, which we'll find over time. Alright, now we're back here. We're back to the Emporium shops. I know we've already been here, but have we been here after we collected the keeper quest? Let's find out. Because there is a keeper up these stairs and around the corner. Yep, there he is. Perfect. Scanning a keeper. Alright. Now let's go back down to the wards, which are this way. Ooh, let's just bar Levon. We don't need to speak to bar Levon. Could take the rapid transit, but I'm trying to make sure we're not missing any keepers. That's the Citadel Tower. We already got the one over there. Alright, let's just go down to where we need to go. Go to wards locations. And let's go over to, not Flux, Core's Den. Alright, we arrived at Core's Den. Now, as soon as we go into Core's Den, which is that way, there's going to be a firefight. So just be prepared for that when you're coming in here. Let's go ahead and get to the door, move our squad members. There we go. Alright, Rex and Garrus, get in there. Go ahead. That is way too loud. Give me 1 second. Yeah, there we go. That should be a lot better. Alright, there we go. Okay, there's a thug up top. We don't have lift yet. Alright, so that's just going to be a little bit annoying. Let's make our way in here. Alright, you're using something. Let's take a sabotage on that guy. That way he can't shoot. Take him down. Krogan bouncer, get him down. Alright, the Krogan's on the floor, but he's not dead yet. Let's go ahead and do sabotage up there so he stops firing. We got that. Taking him down. Got a bartender, he's down. Alright, so now we got this Krogan bouncer here. Let's go ahead and use warp and 2 overkills. We can take this guy down, even when he's got his immunity up. There we go, he's down. You pretty much just gotta kill Krogan twice. They're really not that hard unless you have like specialized ammo that'll stop that, or if you lift them off their feet. Now if you look closely, there is a fire containment system. We can blow that. Hurts them a little bit. Let's use dampening and overload. Not on him. Oh, it did kill him at least, so that's good. Let's take this last thug. We don't have anything, so let's just shoot him in the face. Alright, we can put away our gun for the second. Oop, did not mean to get that back out. Alright, this next room is this warehouse workers.
Don't come any closer. Warehouse workers? All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
If you have enough charm or intimidate, you can just tell them to back off. Or you can pretty much just shoot them.
This would be a good time to find somewhere else to work.
Yeah, right. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I never liked Fist anyway.
It would have been quicker to just kill them.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
Very good, Garrus. You don't always need to shoot people to get what you want. Alright, let's go to this weapons locker and let's just go ahead and hack this thing. Alright, got that. We'll take a look at all the guns we get after this quest is complete and disseminate all of the stuff from there. Alright, so you have two solutions to this. You can either take out both turrets or take out fists. I think it's easier to take out both turrets, especially when we have 2 tech experts here. So if I'm the only one with overload, that's interesting. Okay, but the things are down. That one's down. That one's down. And fist surrenders.
Wait, don't kill me, I surrender.
Where's the Quarian?
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's no use to you now. Let me kill him.
Wait. I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her. The Quarian isn't here. Said she'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Face to face? Impossible. Even I was hired through an agent.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker. Ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Give me the location. Now.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
And Rex will always
The
kill
Shadow
him
Broker
if you
paid me
bring
to
him
kill
with you.
I don't leave jobs half done.
We don't shoot unarmed prisoners.
How many people died because of him? He brought this on himself. Besides, we have more pressing concerns.
That Quarian's dead if we don't go now.
Despite what Garrus says, you have 4 minutes to get there, which is a ton of time because it's just around the corner. Make sure to grab the optical storage device and hack his wall safe. Because nothing says, like, damsel in distress, like, ooh, let me hack this safe first. Anyway, now that we got that done, just head back out through the bar. There is going to be some enemies in the bar, but it's going to be even easier than the first fight. You get a little bit more cover on this side. Come in, take them out. Pretty simple stuff. Take this guy out. It's pretty much walking through these guys. Let's go ahead and I'm going to shove some powers on them just so they can't shoot. There we go, there we go, there we go. Just basic humans, nothing real crazy. Alright, let's go ahead and get to the next site. Come up this way, over to here into that little back alley we were in earlier. That's exactly where we need to go. So just up these stairs and we should get a cutscene as soon as we enter here for Tally's deal. Actually, I think it's after we get up these stairs. And here we go.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
Alright, get in here and defend Tally. First thing I want to do is drop a dampening right between the two of them. That way they can't use any tech powers. And then go ahead and drop a warp on the Solarian. And we'll have Rex use overkill. There we go. They're down. Okay, my gun's overheated. They hit me with something. Let's see, I will use overload on the guy in the back. Ooh. Rex is hurting. I'm hurting. Gonna have to retreat. Just get into cover. There we go. We should be good. Once the weapon heat does it. Can I use overkill? No, not yet. Sabotage, please. Oh, that missed.
Shutting them down.
Alright, that kind of hurt a little bit. Come on. That's why you want to take out their powers. They can really screw you over. Look how long my weapon's been disabled. It ain't even starting to come back yet. Alright, fine. I guess we'll use my pistol. Alright, there we go. Alright. Ooh, he just tried to use Carnage on us. Let's go ahead and sabotage him. Alright, there we go. He's coming down. He's trying to use shield boost. Just keep fire on him and he'll go down. There we go.
Just
and with
set
that,
me
we
up.
should be done.
I knew I couldn't trust him.
Were you hurt in the fight?
I know how to look after myself. Not that I don't appreciate the help. Who are you?
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
We could take her to the human embassy. Your ambassador will want to see this anyway.
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many... Who's this? A Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
Making your day, Ambassador. She has information linking Saren to the Geth.
Really? Maybe you better start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
I've never heard of this before.
It is a tradition among my people. When we reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars. only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
What kinds of things do you look for?
It could be resources like food or fuel, or some type of useful technology, or even knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla. Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
Tell us what you found.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
He said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon. Maybe it's some kind of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
Are they some kind of new alien species?
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life. And they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
The Reapers are a threat to every species in Citadel space. We have to tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
The Captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her, the Quarian?
My name is Tali. You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
Oh, yes. She will be joining us all the way through. She is my favorite character in this entire game.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the Council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
Alright, let's go ahead and take Talizora, and we'll take Garrett. We'll leave Rex out of the council chambers. He doesn't really add much. Are we able to walk there? Yep, we're going to be able to walk right over to there. Now, I say Talizora is my favorite in the franchise because her character development over the 3 games is huge. While Garrus is pretty big too, you actually influence him, determining which path he takes, Renegade or Paragon. But Tali starts out as the scared little child and eventually moves into a very adult. Does so much for this franchise.
Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
It's no trouble. What can I do for you?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime. I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
There's no reason for your wife's body to be held like this. Just wait here.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral, and the respect she deserves.
This quest is a bit interesting. If I would have remembered this was here, I would have brought Ashley along. She has special dialogue with him, just because Ashley was also part of the 212 on Eden Prime. But if we go up to here, he's just gonna be that guy we saw standing in the against the wall doing absolutely nothing. I just kind of walked past him because he wasn't relevant yet. So let's go ahead and talk to him.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
Yes. A man named Samesh Bhatia is having some trouble claiming his wife's body.
Ah, Mr. Bhatia. A good man in an understandably frustrating position. I wish I could help him. Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
You think her body might be dangerous or contaminated?
No, Commander. Nirali Bhatia is not dangerous. Her body is in fact extremely valuable to the Alliance. The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
Now this is an interesting one because I see his point, and Samesh really should hear this, but at the same time, I don't think they have the right to hold her body when the family wants it back. So I'm going to go saying this just isn't right. Is there anything here? Let's see how many number of bodies there are first.
You've got to have a lot of bodies. Can't you release one?
Very few bodies had this new type of weapon damage, and very few were in good enough condition to study. Beyond that, Commander, we need as many bodies as we can to get a reasonable sample size.
Yeah, I'm just going to say this isn't right.
I understand what you're trying to do, but holding the body is wrong.
Commander, you of all people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
Not if we lose our humanity in the process. I'm out there fighting to stop crap like this.
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you. Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
I think it's for the best. There's very little impact to the other two games, although you will hear in a news report in Mass Effect 2 that Samesh has opened up a cafe on Earth and that Alliance military people eat for free, which I think is lovely. Let's go ahead and talk to Samesh now.
Hello again, Commander. Has there been any word?
I reminded Mr. Bosker what we're fighting for. Your wife is coming home.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace. Goodbye, Commander.
Again, if you have Ashley Williams here, she will have extra dialogue with him. Not really essential, but it is kind of nice to have that little dialogue. And I don't know what is up to Cesari. She walks over there, gets part of that conversation, and then runs this way out of nowhere for no well-explained reason. Alright, let's go ahead and head up to the council chambers. Let's go to Presidium locations, and we're going to go to Citadel Tower. Alright, we arrived here at the Citadel Tower. Let's go up and talk to Anderson.
Come on. Udina's presenting the Quarian's evidence to the council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Who's she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
This is very confusing to me, that line. You find out later on that the Leviathan of Dis was a Reaper corpse that the Botarians had discovered about 18-20 years ago. And the Solarians know about it. And then when another Reaper shows up as Sovereign, they don't put the pieces together. It just really makes no sense to me. It's kind of like a little plot hole there.
I tried to warn you about Saren, and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region, keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
Every time humanity asks for help, you ignore us.
Shepard's right. I'm sick of this council and its anti-human bull...
Ambassador, there is another solution. A way to stop Saren that does not require fleets or armies.
No! It's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
You don't have to send a fleet into the Traverse, and the Ambassador gets his Human Specter. Everybody's happy.
Commander Shepard, step forward. It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle, those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first Human Specter, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the C-Sec Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
I thought the ambassador would be a little more grateful. He didn't even thank you.
Until I find Saren, I haven't done anything. Come on.
Right behind you, Shepard.
Alright, so now we got the Spectre bonus training, and we got a level up. So let's go ahead and go into our squad. I have 8 points to spend, so what do I want to spend it on? I am actually going to be the tech specialist for our little team we got going on here. So getting to Master Electronics is a very good idea, and I'd like to start getting up to decryption. So let's go ahead and Yeah, there we go. And now we can use decryption on hard objects, and we can use electronics on hard objects. So I should be able to hack pretty much everything. Ooh, do I want to do that? That's probably a better idea. Alright, tell you what, we'll leave electronics, but we'll get rid of decryption. We'll get the charm up. Alright, moving on to Garrus. Garrus, unfortunately, we just won't be spending much time with on this playthrough, as he's also a tech expert, and I don't really need a second tech expert on the team. But he is very powerful in his own way. Let's go ahead and get him to where he can equip medium armor. Let's go ahead and we'll go to the next rank of his assault rifles, and we'll put 2 points into sniper rifles. That'll work. Head over to Tally. Again, she's a tech expert. Unfortunately, we really won't be spending much time with her either, and that's a shame. Let's go ahead and just boost her electronics. Yeah, okay, and let's do boost dampening. Just get her some points in pretty much everything. We'll boost some decryption. Yeah, we'll get hacking unlocked. Do the hacking. I'm gonna take that out. Okay, we'll do 1 point in Quarry Mechanist. Alright, let's go ahead and look at our equipment. We got a bunch of stuff going on here. So we're gonna go look at this. I saw we got some shield generators, so we get shield recovery. Do we get any guns that are gonna be better? Shotgun, we can go ahead and throw that on Tally Zora. We can, don't really have much to give her at the minute. Light Quarian armor. Better in tech, but worse in damage protection. But it's so much better, so I'm going to get that one. We don't need to give her that. That'll be for someone else. Garrus, you can apply the medium armor. What does this do? Smash damage. Garrus doesn't really smash. Garrus can have the sniper rifle. Any mods? Yeah, we'll give him threat detection. And that's it for that. I see any new pistols mods? Nope. We can replace combat sensor 1 to either heat sink or weapon stability. I'm going to go ahead and do heat sink so we can fire for longer. Armor piercing rounds, synthetics. We're not going up against synthetics right now, so we can use phasic rounds. Alright. Let's go ahead and go to the next area of the Citadel. Oh, now that we're made the Human Specter, there's actually more missions we can pick up. We can talk to Admiral Kahoku now.
Congratulations on becoming the first Human Specter, Commander. I'm certain you'll be up to the challenge.
I appreciate that.
My name is Admiral Kahoku. It's about time the Alliance got one of our own in with the Spectres. We need people like you to deal with our problems.
Is something wrong, Admiral?
I'm getting stonewalled by bureaucratic assholes. Nothing new. Maybe you can help me, Shepard. One of my recon teams was investigating some strange activity out in the Traverse. We lost contact yesterday. Now I can't get clearance to check it out. Suddenly it's a restricted area. But that doesn't apply to you, Shepard. Spectres can go anywhere they want. You could find out why my team dropped out of contact.
I'll find them, Admiral.
I appreciate that, Commander. I was running out of options. I'm going to stay here and see if I can find anything out through official channels. Won't hold my breath, though. I'll upload the info on where my team was last seen to your ship. Maybe you can get some answers.
That would be great if we could. Alright, let's go ahead and go to CSEC Academy now. Oh, wait, before we do that, there is this guy here we can talk to. He's going to send us to a ship about his missing brother. So let's go see what he's going to say.
I'm on a break. Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
Maybe I can help.
Well, maybe you can. You're a soldier, right? You ever head out to the Traverse?
The Traverse is a rough place. We're out there quite a bit.
My brother's the captain of a ship called the Majesty. It was crossing the Traverse a few days ago when it disappeared. Just dropped right off the grid. And that usually means one of two things. They had massive mechanical failure, or they were attacked.
Neither one of those options leaves a lot of hope.
I won't give up on my brother. Not yet. I've got the coordinates for the last transmission from his vessel.
What kind of ship was it?
Don't let the name fool you. The Majesty's just a small trading vessel, only a handful of crew. But he kept it in good condition. I don't think mechanical failure is too likely. But they don't have any real weapons or shields. If anyone did come after them, the Majesty'd be a sitting duck.
If your brother's still alive, I'll find him. Give me the coordinates.
I'll forward them to your ship right away. Please let me know as soon as you find him.
Alright. We got that done. Let's head back over here to the Rapid Transit Center. Where's he at? There it is. Alright, let's use Rapid Transit. We're going to go ahead, and now that the firefight's done, we can head back to Cora's Den to get Rita's sister out of there. Okay, we arrived at Cora's Den. Since we already did all that and time has passed a little bit, we should be able to enter Cora's Den, no problem. It should be open and ready for business. Yep, Jenna's just going to be right over here. Let's come over here and talk to Jenna.
Sorry, I'll get to you when I can.
Just try her again.
Hi, be with you in a minute. Enjoy the entertainment. I'll get to you soon.
That's odd. Did I not do the right one? Rita's sister. Rita, which is Flux's sister. If you want to help, speak with her. Oh, I didn't speak to her well enough to get the quest. Okay. That's a shame. We'll have to come back and do Rita's quest the next time we're on the Citadel. I was going to try to get that and then head to CSEC Academy. Well, I guess we're going to go straight to CSEC Academy. We're going to walk to CSEC Academy because I do want to stop by the doctor's office. There is another portion of her quest in there, and we can top up on Metagel while we're there. I'll meet you when I get there. Oh, before we get to the med clinic,
Word
talk
on
to
the
Emily
street
Wong.
is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist. I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist's files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
What would my future cooperation be worth? Say, an interview when my investigation is over?
Exclusive? You talk to me before you talk to anyone else? That would be worth quite a bit, and I'd be very happy to compensate you accordingly. Here you are. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
We did just completely lie to her, by the way. She does not get an exclusive from us. Just kind of a weird Paragon action that I don't think really should exist. Anyhow, let's go over here. We're going to go back into the med clinic. Should be right around the corner. Open this door. Talk to Dr. Michelle.
I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there.
I'm just glad you weren't
Me
hurt.
too. Now, was there anything you needed?
I guess we haven't waited long enough. Let's need
Let me
supplies.
take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
Can we buy anything? First aid interfaces. I'd love one of those. Okay, we can buy rank 1, 2. We can buy all the way up to rank 3. I'm going to go ahead and buy that. Let's see. Can we sell? We'll have to mark things for sale. Come in here, take shield generator off, and do medical interface. That really helps on Insanity because you do get 2 regeneration per second, so you don't have to worry about wasting Metagel in between fights. Let's go ahead and clear out our inventory. Get rid of that one, that one, that one. We can get rid of all that. Is there anything else we can get rid of? I don't really want to get rid of mod yet. I can get rid of the combat sensor 1. And we'll talk to
Yes,
Dr. Michelle
Commander,
again.
Is there something I can do for you?
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
And we can just switch to sell all junk. We're going to keep everything else. And there we go. Guess we'll come back to her next time. Take the rapid transit down to CSEC. So that way we can go ahead and get on the Normandy. Arrived at CSEC Academy. I'm going to go ahead and explore for a minute. I know we can go up this direction, up these stairs. I don't think we've been up here yet. Let's go ahead and get up here. Around this corner. I think there's a keeper in here. Oh, we can actually hack this computer console if we get around to the right side. Oh, decryption's too low. Oh, that's a shame. We'll get that next time we're at the Citadel. Oh, talk to Jalid.
Hey there. Oh, you're not CSEC, are you? Did you want something?
What were you trying to explain to the officer before?
My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started following me. Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance. I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
Would you? That's all I want. Someone to talk to him. Tell him to leave me alone. He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you?
Just tell me where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. He said he just wanted to talk, but I know better. His name's Shorban. He's a Solarian. You shouldn't have any trouble. He's just a scientist.
Wasn't that the Solarian who asked us to scan the Keepers?
The Keepers? Well, even more reason to go after him. That's against regulations.
I better look into this right away. Find out what he's up to.
Anything's possible with Shorban these days. Well, good luck.
Did I just see a guy standing on a chair? Okay, no, he's standing at the top of that. We can talk to the C-Tech officer. He doesn't do anything. Come up here, and I believe there's a keeper up here. See if I'm right. Yep, there he is. That leaves only 2 more left. We can examine all these tracking terminals, get a little bit of experience points. Okay, nothing else in here. Move out of the way, Garrus. Alright, let's head down. And just keep heading back down. We need to go to the lower markets to talk to Shorban. So I guess we can go ahead and do that real quick before we leave the Citadel. Let's come this way to here. Let's see. Did I go down here? Oh, this is the Specter Requisitions Office. You can talk to him, and he acts as a shop, but a really expensive shop. I'll show you. Whoop, there's all the keepers. It's another reason to go talk to Shorban.
One sec. Looking you up. Commander Shepard, here with the Alliance military. First time on the Citadel, that about right?
How did you know all that?
I'm the CSEC Requisitions Officer. I need to make sure our buyers are authorized. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander Shepard?
Show me what you've got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre? Well, I'd heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Just show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
It's very strange to me that Anderson recommends you come down here to buy Spectre gear when the Spectre gear here, I've used assault rifles, 237,000, pistol 142,000, and the most expensive one is a sniper rifle at 304,000. It's just outrageously expensive. I mean, I'll at least buy some of the upgrades here, but that's like all I can afford. We'll come back later and we'll get it later. Let's go ahead back down to the lower markets, and I think the keeper quest just finishes. Yeah, it just finishes. You don't have to talk to anybody. No, I don't need the gun out. It's okay. Let's go down to wards. The markets. Whoops, I think I just hit back. Wards and then markets. We've arrived in the upper markets, but we need to be down to lower, so just come around here to the staircase, follow it down and around, and we'll be right there. Here it is. Talk to Shorban.
Commander, I wasn't expecting to see you again. Is there something you want?
You can start by telling me the truth, Shorban.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. My experiments are...
We're not buying it. Jalid told us you've been after him.
You spoke with Jalid? Then you know about the data?
No, but you're gonna tell me. Everything.
You boys can go. Looks like my plans have changed. It's not as bad as you think, Commander. Jalid and I just got a little over our heads.
Keep talking.
The company we work for developed an experimental procedure for use in medical scanners. Jalid and I saw even more potential, so we stole the plans and secretly developed a tool to scan the Keepers. Can you imagine? A tool that can actually get readings from the Keepers?
What's so special about that?
The Keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct. After centuries here, we still don't know anything about them. Don't you see? We were the first to scan them, ever. You've seen it yourself, Commander. You know we can do it.
Why are you trying to kill your partner?
I'm not trying to kill him. Jaleed's job was to disseminate our initial findings. But he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it. I don't know.
So you're just trying to get back what Jaleed already stole?
We lost our heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by. Commander, if you'll just continue gathering data for me, imagine what we might learn. And you'll stand to make a bit of a profit yourself, remember?
I suppose a little scanning here and there won't hurt anyone?
Very good. Maybe if you wouldn't mind speaking with Jaleed. The data you're gathering for me is useless if Jaleed won't help me analyze it.
I'll go have a chat with him right now.
Thank you. And happy scanning, Commander.
Alright, so we just gotta go and talk to Jaleed again. So just same path we just took. Up here, back to the rapid transit station, which is just on the other side of these markets here. And then we can head back down to CSEC Academy. We'll make it worth our while here. Wards, CSEC. Alright, we're back at CSEC. Go ahead and head down toward Jaleed. Oh, actually, that's the Requisition Office. We gotta head up to Jaleed. And there we go again. Shepard can only sprint for 2 seconds before being utterly tired out, which I find utterly ridiculous. And Jaleed's just around this corner, and we should be able to get done with this quest.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorban?
I found out you've been lying to me, Jaleed.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
You forgot to mention the data about the Keeper.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I was afraid Shorban would kill me to get the data, so well, I was hoping you'd take care of him.
I'm scanning the Keepers for Shorban, but you two need to stop fighting.
You're helping us? But, well, if you say so. Well, if Shorban can forgive and forget, then so can I. I appreciate the help, Commander. I better go get that data analyzed.
Alright, there we go. Now with that taken care of, we can head up to the Normandy. Let's go around these bends, back up to one of the big glorious glass elevators. I believe it's this one? Yep, docking bay.
Do you ever regret leaving Citadel security to pursue Saren, Garrus?
Fighting a rogue Spectre with countless lives at stake and no regulations to get in the way? I'd say that beats CSEC.
I'm pleased that the imminent destruction of all organic life has improved your career opportunities.
I love it. I love the banter between squad mates. It is absolutely perfect and lacking from the next games. Now, as you can see up there, there is actually a Keeper up there. There are more than 20 Keepers on the Citadel. You just need 20 to scan.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I'll take good care of her, sir.
I know you will, Commander.
What kind of leads do we have?
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
What about the Reapers?
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
I'll stop him.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
The colonists on Pharos might still be alive.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll do whatever it takes to stop Saren.
Not exactly the answer I was looking for, Shepard. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Let's talk to Anderson before we leave.
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing, but you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years ago.
It's close to 20 years ago now. Ambassador Goyle was our representative here on the Citadel. Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
Why weren't you honest with me?
It's not something I'm proud of. I had a chance to become the first Human Specter, and I failed. Saren made sure of that.
I think I deserve the whole story.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned.
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
How many casualties?
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated, mission accomplished, and I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Who do you think the Council was going to listen to? Me? Or their best agent? I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
Alright, let's just ask around about Pharos, Artemis Tau, and Novaria.
Any extra intel you can give me on our colony at Pharos?
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city. Mostly ruins now. But some of the infrastructure is still intact. The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
What do you know about the Artemis Tau cluster?
Not much. I've never been there myself. A handful of systems with a few small, uncharted worlds, but no real colonies. Might not be easy finding Dr. Tassoni out there. My advice is to look for the world with the Prothean ruins.
What can you tell me about Novaria?
Novaria's trouble. Always has been. The whole planet's basically a center for corporations to conduct illegal research. Watch your back there, Shepard. Spectres are about the only form of Citadel authority Novaria respects. But they aren't popular.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Now time to walk on the Normandy as our ship for the first time. Here we go. Entering the airlock.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge. It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
This is Commander Shepard speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy. For too long, our species has stood apart from the others. Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of. This began with an attack on a human settlement in the Traverse. But we know Saren won't stop there. His Geth armies aren't going to stay on the far fringes of Citadel space. Humanity needs to do this. Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped. And I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, sir.
Alright, and with the Normandy finally in our possession, I think that I'm going to call it a day. So, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and check out the Mass Effect Legendary Edition content I have on my channel. I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.